in readiness, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about set to go now here in USA v Australia, but of course we couldn't have these games without our awesome referees. We'd like to welcome the both here joining us. Please welcome our first referee joining us all the way from China, Ngauamo. Please also welcome our second referee joining us from China as well, Li. Hope that was somewhat close in pronunciation. Welcome back to you both, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we're going to welcome this combination joining us from the USA. Can you please welcome Brittany Howard? Yes, that is you. Welcome, Britt, to the San Antonio Beach. And joining her, Kelly Reeves. Please welcome the combination from the USA. To their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, it is all about the green and gold to the Wallaroos of Australia. A couple of Queensland kids taking it all around the world. And here at Volleyfest 2019, can you please welcome Phoebe Bell? And teaming up with her, please welcome Jessica Ngauamo. Welcome to these two teams, Brittany Howard and Kelly Reeves, representing the USA, heading to the northern end of the beach. Your Hollywood Travel Wallaroos of Australia, Jessie Ngauamo and Phoebe Bell. 3 sets of beach volleyball. You win 2, you get the business done. USA with the serve.
A strong start, turn from the blocker, scoop it up.
A really tough skill there, the blocking player for the USA. Got a touch, great control to land, get the ball back up for a partner. Point USA 1-0.
Bell watching this one go wide this time, leveling things up 1 point apiece. As then Ngauamo back to the southern end, opening up the Aussies account.
Serve into the net there for the Aussies, just adjusting for these conditions. Pretty much perfect down there on centre court. A little breeze coming up. The players will look to exploit, but at this level, they shouldn't have too many dramas. 2-1.
Phoebe Bell with authority. Only 4 points into it.
Yeah, some rock solid plays from both teams. We're going to feel each other out. Phoebe Bell with the serve at 2-all. Little foot fault there called a whistle by the referee. In beach volleyball, you've got to stay completely behind that baseline when you serve the ball. If your foot touches the line or it grabs it on the way through, instant loss of rally. Point USA 3-2.
Great communication out there on centre court, the US combination. Putting that one away for 4-2. Reeves to serve.
A little touch of the net, the drops on over beach volleyball. The serve hits the net, you've got to play it as it lies. This time, point USA for the switch. The other rule we got in beach volleyball, this is not a tennis or a golf. We want you to get up, get loud, and get proud for your team. Who's cheering for Team USA? Make some noise. Who's cheering for Australia, the green and gold? Where's all the Aussie fans? Nice one, man. Once again, this time to the delight of her partner, great control. Reeves rock steady right now. We're going to call ourselves a time out here by the Aussie girls. They'll have a little talk of tactics, look to settle this one down. Good to see the crew out, just kicking it courtside. What's up, buddy? It wouldn't be volleyball without you, my man. Great to see all the Manly faithful down. If you're on holidays, book this one in for the next few days. Get yourself some tickets to the biggest show in town, FIVB. Beach Volleyball World Tour 3 stars, Team USA taking on Team Australia. Time out here in the first set. And again, rock steady serving now from Team USA, the Aussie girls. Just looking to find some rhythm here on their service reception. Scoreboard at 7-2. That's a really nice change up from Ngauamo this time. Big blocking player there for the USA. Brittany Howard really imposing herself early in this set. Good change of pace and attack there from the Aussies. That'll get you a point for 3-7. Again from the USA. At this level, beach volleyball fans, you've got to move your point of attack around the court. The blockers are so good, and so are the defensive players. You'll see these teams will move that volleyball all across the court, looking to attack. Put your hands together, Manly Beach. That's a super rally. Multiple defensive touches on both sides of the net. The ball control out of this world from both teams, but the Aussies grind it out. That's a big point for 4 serving 8s. So the best of 3 sets we're playing, beach volleyball fans. The first 2 sets to 21. The third, if required, is only to 15, but you must win by 2. Scoreboard at 9-4. That's a super swing, Ngauamo this time. Really good set from her partner, gave her all the angles to work with. That's her bread and butter right there. Good set, really powerful shoulder, Jess. Great use of the angles throughout the court. Straight down the middle for 5-9. This time gets the drop, gets the ace there for the Aussies, putting some back-to-back points on the scoreboard. Back to 3-6-9. Super little cut shot, Team USA finding that short corner. Bit of rhythm for the Aussies now, putting some points back on the scoreboard, but double digits up Team USA at 10-6. Big trouble once again. That ball right on top of the net for the Aussie girls. Team USA, Brittany Howard just putting that ball away. She is such a strong blocker. A little comfort defense. It's a heartbreaker for the Aussie girls. Team USA getting a hand to it, popping it back over. Too fast to defend, 12-6. Phoebe Bell rock solid this time. Spotted the gap between the blocker and the defensive player. Straight down the middle of the two. Really high percentage play, 7-12. Nice little switch up there for the Aussie girls. That's a valuable point on the scoreboard. 8-13, we're going to grab a technical timeout in the first two sets. When the scoreboard reaches a combined total of 21, technical timeout. Quick drink, talk of tactics, Team USA up by 5. First set, FIVB, Beach Volleyball World Tour. International Beach Volleyball, put your hands together, please welcome Team USA and Team Australia. Here we go, 8-13. Again, just evading the baseline, 8 metres by 8 metres on either side of the court. That one missing all of it, 14-8. Press from the block there, Team USA. They're just reaching for a bit much through the cross court, 15-8 on the scoreboard. That's a nice change up from the Aussies. Just quickening the play, this time catching USA out of position for 9-15. Super swing once again, Reeves just getting out of the sand, hitting that hard line. Shot's good for 16-9. Super play by the Aussie girls, make some noise down the beach. Where's the Aussie cheer squad here today? The green and gold Holyroos. There's one back, double digits up, 10, serving 16. Incredible angle this time, Reeves. That late snap of the wrist, just too good. That angle almost impossible to pick up, 17-10. This time, Phoebe Bell getting up high above the net, had to get a hand on it. Wins the joust, a big point for the Aussies to stay in touch on the switch. First to 21, you must win by 2. Scoreboard 11-17. Phoebe Bell with the ball. Back-to-back points for the Aussies. Here come the Wallaroos. Good serving now, finding their range, finding their rhythm, the Aussie girls. Back to 5 at 12-17. And again, Phoebe really worked knocking this court over. In beach volleyball, it's not all about power. These players are looking to change the angle, the point of attack, the height, the depth and the speed with which they're serving. Looking to take their opponents somewhere they don't want to go. The Aussies, a couple of points in a row. We'll take a timeout called by Team USA 13-17. Big shout out to our wonderful court assistants, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them, absolutely in time with the music. They rehearsed for hours to put on this show. Can you give them a big round of applause? Our team in green, ladies and gentlemen. Don't they do an amazing job? Awesome, kids. All right, here we go. The Aussies taking on Team USA. Ngauamo from the timeout. Scoreboard 13-17 Aussies with the serve. Again, the centimetres in this one, just not dropping over from Jesse this time. The blocking prowess once again. Britt Howard up there at the net, throwing that one down. USA step one closer at 19-13. Great exhibition of the skills there from the Aussies. The jump set, super close to the net. Popping it up, hanging up, 14-19. Again, Team USA just rock steady right now. Keeping that ball in control. Set point on the scoreboard for them here in the first set. Set point USA. Right side there from the Aussies for the switch. Still set point USA. Other 5 aces line fix. Come on, Manly Beach. Clap your hands for your Aussie girls. Who's here for the Wallaroos of Australia? Now I just had announced this first set is over. The way of Team USA, Howard Reeves. Winning the first set, coming down to get yourself a spot in the grandstand, beach volleyball fans. Second set on the way. We love it down here on Manly Beach. SexandSydney.com, where else would we be? Please put your hands together, Manly Beach. Welcome our Team USA. It makes some noise for your Wallaroos of Australia. Second set, here we go. Well, thanks to Hollywood Travel, Hancock Prospecting and Skate.com. Team USA with the serve. Reeves to the service line. That's a sweet catch shot from Phoebe Bell this time. Really good set from her partner. Meant she could hold that line, hold position. The last minute, take it through that cross court. Rock steady, 1-0 Aussies. Point for point here, second set underway. Phoebe Bell with the serve. Good eye down the line this time. Phoebe Bell for the Aussies, watching it all the way. Both teams point for point here at the start of this second set. USA winning the first, so a must-win set for your Volleyroos. So the action rolling across today. Of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday still to come. This event just massive here on Manly Beach. Make sure you're a part of it. Get your tickets. Put your hands together, Manly Beach. We love it down here in the sand. The Aussie girls get it done. Team USA win the first set, so the Aussies must win this second set to keep this match alive. For all the tickets, all the info you need for the ticketed sessions coming up later this week into the Volleyball Australia Facebook page. That's what we're talking about, Manly Beach. Clap your hands and make some noise. Come on, let's warm it up a bit. How good is this international beach volleyball? The ladies getting down to business. Ngauamo Bell serving at 5-3. Just getting stuck in the middle there. Phoebe Bell wasn't sure whether to dig it or try and get it in the hands. Point to Team USA, back to 1-4-5. Aussies just catching the net on that shot down the line. USA scoreboard all tied up, 5 points all. Right back for the Aussies. Both teams really pushing their serves at the moment, going for those aces. You'll see a bit of risk versus reward on the serve. They'll really go for it, try and get those aces, but you will see a few in the nets. There she is, Phoebe Bell, ladies and gentlemen, retreating off the net, takes the heat. The defensive dig was just dynamic and delivers the goods in transition for 7-5. Right steady, right back at you. Kelly Reeves for Team USA. Once again, straight down the middle of that court. Attacking with full power. Change of ends here in this second set. If you've just arrived, USA winning the first. The Aussies leading this second set 8-6. First to 21 points, must win by 2. Phoebe Bell for Australia with the serve. The right-handed wants to block this time. Pretty Howard. The Aussies did such a good job in transition to create that opportunity. But Team USA, 7-8. That's your Aussie girls. Phoebe Bell knew the big blocking player was coming. You can see a very deliberate adjustment on how hard she hit that ball, snapping it down on the sand really fast and effective. 9-7. Aussies on a roll here, really gathering some momentum. 10-7. They had the power of how it went down the line. Just too hot to handle. Point for point here, midway point approaching in this second set. Scoreboard, 8-10. The joust once again. She is a blocking presence to contend with. Britt Howard up there. The Team USA just getting a huge piece of that, throwing it down for a point. 9, serving 10. That one a rocket from Ngauamo, but out of bounds the call. 10 all here in the second set. We're all tied up once again. That point will take us to the technical timeout down here in the second set. USA winning the first. A must-win set for your Aussie girls to keep this match alive. We're going to grab a quick sit down, 11 points to 10. That's cool, you know what to do. Just nod your head. That's all you need to do, just nod your head. Let's bring him out, Manly Beach. Please make some noise for Team USA. And get loud for Team Australia. You green and gold. Who's here for the Volley Reeves? Make some noise. Scoreboard 11-10. Howard with the serve. That's a sweet swing, Phoebe Bell. We're going to light up the second set. It is go time now for your Aussie girls, the Volley Reeves of Australia. It's a little slice and dice, nice and fine. Jessie Ngauamo finding the short corner. Aussies keeping it close, 12 all. Here we go. Once again, great vision there from USA. That's just Going past the baseline, a point back for them. 13-12, leading by 1. Phoebe Bell in the net once again, rock solid. Great positioning on that block, throwing it back down. That's a really big play for the Aussie girls. Got to keep that scoreboard close right now. It's the first to 21, but must win by 2 points. Once again, Phoebe Bell getting it done in the net, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Can you clap your hands and make some noise, Manly Beach? It's the Aussies and Team USA. Beach volleyball international action down here. The players are low to go crazy. Pick your team and cheer them on. Aussie girls at 14-0. Team USA this time, once again, really consistent with their service reception. Cut shot just too good. 15-14. Just out of bounds for the Aussies. Once again, they're blocking precedence at the net from Team USA. 16-14, up by 2. We're going to grab ourselves a timeout down here, Manly Beach. Should be cruising on past. We've got a huge afternoon still to come. Next up, we've got Australia taking on Switzerland right here on centre court. But right now, Team USA winning the first set. Here in the second set. The Aussies with a couple of points to make up here. We're at a timeout. You can see the schedule up there on the skate.com and the Hancock Prospecting big screens. Plenty of huge results, plenty of matches still to come. This is the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, Manly Beach. Let's bring them out, Manly Beach. Please make some noise to Team USA and get loud for your girls, your Volleyroos, Team Australia. Super swinging Phoebe Bell once again. Rock solid through the middle of that court right now, taking the blocker on, beating it. 15-16. Just now, mate, absolute perfection on the cross-court spike, getting it done. Really powerful player, that's what she's famous for. 16-17, back to 1. Great hustle from the Aussie girls, but Team USA fast and effective. Their shot play has been on the money all game long at 18-16, holding the lead by 2. Phoebe Bell once again absolutely in rhythm right now with her offense. That'll grab us a change of ends. The Aussies hanging tough and must win second set here in this match. Team USA winning the first set. Scoreboard 17-18. First to 21 must win by 2 points. Plenty of power this time. Reeves for Team USA just teeing off on that set. Way too hot to handle. 19-17. And the block just massive this time. For Team USA, we got match point on the scoreboard. Let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Send it down. Clap your hands. Match point. And now get it done, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for both teams. The Aussie girls, Phoebe Bell and Jess Ngauamo, for victorious in 2 rock-solid sets. The combination of Brittany Howard and Kelly